Hey everyone, thanks for learning to play games. My name is Lance, and today I'm looking at a brand new game coming to Kickstarter called Aroma. This is a brand new game by Organic Aroma. It is a 2 to 4 player game that takes roughly half an hour to an hour to play, and is a collection of 4 games that are included in this set, and each one of them is a competitive game. In this video, I'm going to go through the main features of each one of the games that is included in this set and give you a basic rundown of how the game plays. I'll also have a link up in the top corner. If you'd like to check a playthrough, I went ahead and played through one of the games with my wife. So I'll have that link up in the top corner. And as always, if you find these videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider that like button, subscribe to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we can continue to grow and produce these videos. If you want to stay updated on all my videos, just considering that bell so you get notifications anytime I release new stuff. So let's head to the table and I'll show you what this one's all about. The first game I'm looking at is Discover, and in this game the players are going to be moving around the table trying to bluff their fellow players and gain points, and the player that is able to make it to the center first is going to be the winner of the game. To start the game, the player that has the active token will begin their turn where they're going to select one of their oils, they will smell it, and then proclaim what that oil is. Once they've done this, then they're going to choose one of the other players on the board to challenge. From there, then that player is going to have a choice. They can either agree with the player, saying that they believe the player is telling the truth, in which case, if they are correct, they're going to receive 1 point on their track. If they are incorrect, then the other player is going to receive 1 point, the challenging player. Now, if they disagree with the player, believing that that player was bluffing them, if they are correct in that disagreement, then they can choose to go for double points by smelling the oil, and if they get the oil correct, they get 2 points out of it. Or if they disagree and they are incorrect where the player was telling the truth, then the starting player again will receive a point. And this is going to continue going until one of the players reaches the center point or one of the players has eliminated all of their oils from their tray. The second game is Survival, and this is the last person standing. With this one, whichever is the first player will start off by taking their token and placing it in front of one of the other players' tokens that's on the board. Once they've selected a player, that player is going to check the token that they placed theirs next to and the oil to make sure that they match up and that they're correct based on the oil's number. From there, they're going to hand the oil to that person. That person will smell the oil and make a guess. If they are correct, then they are going to remove the oil from play and gain the token matching or place on that spot to place on their board. If they are incorrect, then they are not going to remove the oil and it'll be added back to that player's area. From there, then that player will become the active player and will choose another player to challenge. And this is going to continue going until one of the players is left standing and all the other players have been eliminated. The third game in the collection is Resolve. In this game, all the players are playing simultaneously, trying to have the best nose, basically. In this game, each player is going to select one of their oils and then they will smell it. Once they've done that, then they're going to choose the tag that they believe it is and place that face down in front of them. Once all the players have done that, they're going to go ahead and pass that oil to the next player in clockwise order. That player again will go ahead and smell that oil and make a guess, and this is going to continue until all players have guessed on all the oils that are going around. So you'll have a collection of 4 tokens by the time the round is done. From that point, then the players are going to flip over the tokens and determine who was correct and how many times they were correct. Each time a player is correct, they're going to get to move their token 1 space forward. This is going to continue for 4 rounds, where the players will go through 4 out of their 5 oils, and the player at the end of the 4th round that has the most points will be the winner of this game. And the final game in this collection is Collect. In this one, the players are going to be competing with each other, trying to be the first to regain all 5 of their oils. To do this, you'll have one player start out, and that player is going to select an oil from one of the other players' trays. They will take that oil and smell it, and then make a guess. If they are correct and it is their oil, they get to remove that oil and then place their marker on that oil, marking that one off. If they are correct, but it is not their oil, it'll go back to that player. That oil will go back to the player that they took it from, and then they get to make another selection where they can choose another player and make another guess. And this is going to continue until either that player collects an oil or the player guesses wrong. At that point, then it'll go to the next player in clockwise order. And again, this is going to continue going around the table until one of the players is able to collect all 5 of their oils. At that point, that player will be the winner of the game. Well, I hope you found this video helpful in deciding whether or not you want to back this game on Kickstarter. As always, if you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them, or swing by the Kickstarter's main page and drop any questions you have there as well. I'm sure the creators would love to hear from you and are more than happy to answer any questions you have. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos and leave me feedback on them. I do really appreciate it and take into account everything you say to make the best possible videos. Until next time, I'll see you later.